Hi everyone, it's me Evie. What I have for you guys today is caldo de res. In English, that would be, I have to look it up because this is what I bought the meat. It is beef soup bone soup with veggies. That's what it would be called in English. I only know it as caldo de res. So let's get to the ingredients. Okay, so first of all, I have like 4 pounds of the beef soup bone. This is what it is right here. This is what it looks like. It's 4 pounds. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna cut the meat off the bone because I want the bone to make beef broth for myself. So yeah, this is what this meat looks like. It's nice and thick, and when you cook it, it turns out so good and tender. So I have 4 pounds of that. I have half an onion that I'm gonna put in here when I start cooking up the meat. I have a cabbage, 3 cloves of garlic to put in the meat when I cook it. I have 5 medium-sized potatoes. You can use as much or little potatoes as you want. I have corn. I have 6 little pieces of corn. It's just me and the hubby. I have carrots. I have zucchini. If you have the Mexican zucchini, you can also use that. That's what you're supposed to use. But I couldn't find it in my store. Yeah, that's my dog choking. I also have carrots and chayote. Chayote in English is called, Punky looked this up for me. She's here but will not be on camera. She's kind of sick. So the name for this is Merlinton squash. It's like a summer squash, but you can find this all year round. So I got 3 of these. This is one of my hubby's favorite things. And since it's a vegetable caldo, you can put any veggies that you like, but this is the original stuff to put in it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna peel all my veggies except for this, but you know, the potatoes, the carrots, and that's it, the potatoes and the carrots. And I'm gonna use this thing. I got this at the Oriental store because it peels pretty and makes your veggies look nice. Okay, everyone, I am back. I cut up all my meat and I'm gonna dump it inside my, power cooker. If you have the Instapot, this is perfect. So I put all my meat in here, bone and everything. I'm gonna put half of a medium onion in here and 3 garlic cloves. That's for flavor. What I'm also gonna do, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of salt. If you don't have pink salt, whichever salt of your choice is fine. And for like a little bit more flavor, I'm gonna add a little bit of adobo. It's not gonna be salty because we're gonna add water to the very max, almost to the top. Because since I have my bones in there, I want to have a little bit of stock for myself. I'm gonna add my water. Probably need more or not. But if you have an Instapot, I'm gonna put mine for 30 minutes. Yep, that's not enough water. Okay, so as you can see, I have my meat in here with the salt, tablespoon salt, a little swirl of adobo. If you have it, it's not necessary. And 3 cloves of garlic. I'm gonna close this up. I'm gonna put it on meat. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on meat and I'm gonna pick up the amount of time, and I want it on 30. And then we're just gonna leave it, and after 30 minutes we'll come back. But I wanted to show you, see, it's already starting to work. I wanna show you how I did my veggies. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my veggies. Of course, this is the corn. I just got it from, this is the Green Giant, the sweet one. That's what I got. And for the chayote, which is the, let me get the paper, is the Militan squash. Never heard of that in English. So all I did is cut them in 4s. The cabbage, the whole head, I cut it in half and I left it attached to the pie right here, so all the leaves are not going everywhere. You just serve a piece of it or some of it when you are cooking it. This is what the squash looks like. They're like 3 inches long. My potatoes, I just cut them in 4s, and then the carrots, they're about 1.5 inches to 2 inches. And that's just the only vegetables I'm gonna put in it, and that's what it look like. That's why I like that little thingy to peel them. Just makes them look really cutesy to me. So while this is being done, I'm gonna go get my pot so that I can I'm just gonna rinse these off one more time, but I'm not gonna cook them yet until my meat is done, because I'm gonna use the broth of the meat to cook my veggies in. Okay, so while the meat is still cooking, like for another 5 minutes, I came in here in this big old pot. This is huge. I don't know how many quarts it is, but it's my daughter's, and yep, took off the thing. So I have like 8 cups of water here. I am gonna use the broth from the meat, but I'm still gonna need a lot of water. So I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of of salt. And then I'm gonna add the veggies that take the longest to cook. So once this starts a hard boil, I'm gonna put a lid on it, and then I'll put my carrots and potatoes in here first. Okay guys, just wanted you to know that I found a little wrapper that comes with the pot, and that's actually a 20-quart pot. That is huge. But I am gonna make a lot of caldo, so just so you know, you wanted to know the size, this is it. Okay, so my meat is done. Like I said, 30 minutes. I want you to see how soft it is. And my pot is full of water to the top. So, just want you to see that it's really soft and tender, how the fork goes in there really softly. And now, what I'm going to do is, my water already started boiling on the stove. I'm going to add this to that water, and then I'm going to add my veggies. Okay, so my pot is boiling. Now I'm going to add just the potatoes and the carrots. That's all I'm going to add to this first. And once they've been cooking for 10 minutes, then I'll add the other veggies. But I'm going to pour the meat and the broth in here too. Okay, so I've already added my meat. This is what it looks like. Bones are in there for flavor too. I left the onion, the garlic. I left everything in there. That will be taken out as I serve. But yeah. See? Carrots, that's the bone right there. Potato, carrots. So I'm going to cover this up. I'm going to let it boil for 10 minutes before I add the other veggies. What you want to do here is you want to take a taste of the broth. It definitely needs more salt. So I'm going to add another tablespoon. Please don't freak out. This is a 20-quart pot, and I know it's not all the way to the top, but it's a lot of meat and veggies, and you have to, layer it with the salt because you keep adding stuff to it. Grab a clean thing, give it a quick mix, and then covering it up for the next 10 minutes. Okay guys, this lid is super hot. So now that that's been for 10 minutes, now I'm adding my chayote, the Merlinton squash, I think it's called. I'm gonna let that cook for at least 7 minutes before I put in my zucchini, corn, and cabbage. So we'll be back when it's time for that. Okay, for the 7 minutes are up for the chayotes or the Merlinton squash. So now I'm gonna add my corn. Corn does not take very long to cook. I only got a little 6-pack. These are the green giant ones. If you want to buy the whole thing, just cut them into 3s. Then we're going in with our squash. How pretty. And we're putting in our cabbage last, because you already know that doesn't take any time at all. See, it's a good thing I use this big old pot. Look how high it is. Look at that. I'm actually going to add a little bit more water. Maybe 4 more cups till it comes up to this knob right here. Or this knob right here. Because I want a lot of broth in it. The hubby does too. So I just took, like I said, the cabbage, I cut it in half, and then the half I cut it in half again. And that's what we're going to put in here, just so that the leaves don't go everywhere. You can just take a chunk, how much you want. And that is it, guys. We're just going to let this cook until all the veggies are nice and tender, okay? And that's all there's to it. The water that you add in here, make sure that it's really hot water. You don't want to add cold water to this. So we'll catch you guys at the plating. Okay, everyone, my caldo's done. This is what it looks like. Nice tender meat. Look at the veggies, the corn, the squash. I have the, what is this called? The chayote. In English is the Maryland squash, something like that. But this is it. What my hubby likes to do, he likes to eat it with homemade sauce. Of course, I didn't make this one, but I have a video in my channel making 2 or 3 different kinds of sauces. So you guys can put this in a tortilla, roll it up, take bites, or dip it in the caldo and just eat it up. And that's all there's to it. Very simple, easy way to make it. I'm just gonna taste it. I'm not gonna put any hot sauce in it, but I'm just gonna give it a taste. Delicious. You're gonna love this recipe. Perfect for cold winter days, which is what we're having. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate the support. I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care and God bless. Bye.